Alright, so we're going to learn how to talk about traveling in Spanish. But for this video, we're going to focus specifically on los medios de transporte, meaning the means of transportation. So let us look on a few. So the first one is el auto, el carro, el coche, el avión, la motocicleta, el bote, el autobús, el barco, la bicicleta, el tren, la canoa, el camión, la furgoneta, el submarino, la lancha, el helicóptero. We have a few more examples. La bici, el velero, el avión a reacción, la balsa, el bote de remos, el yate, y finalmente a pie. Alright, so let's continue. Whenever it is that you want to find out from somebody, how do you travel? The question is, ¿cómo viajas? Alright, ¿cómo viajas? Now, para responder, to respond, you can simply say, yo viajo en, or you can say, yo viajo por. And both of these responses mean I travel by. So whichever mode of transportation you're referring to would go on the line right there. So let's say, for example, you want to say I travel by car. So you would say yo viajo en carro. Another example, let's say you want to say you travel by train. So you would simply say yo viajo por tren. So let's go again. To find out how somebody travels, we say, ¿cómo viajas? Alright? Now, para responder, to respond, you say, yo viajo en, or yo viajo por. And both responses mean I travel by. And whichever mode of transportation or means of transportation that you're referring to would go on this line right here. But now we're going to focus on finding out how persons travel to a particular place. For example, how do you travel to the cinema? How do you travel to the park? Alright? Now, if the place is feminine, meaning that it has the article la, we ask the question, ¿cómo viajas a la? Alright? Meaning, how do you travel to the, and then the place would go on the line. So as long as the place is feminine, meaning that it has the article la, the question you will ask is, ¿cómo viajas a la? Now when you're responding, you will simply say, yo viajo a la. I travel to the place by, and then you put the mode of transportation. So let's do an example. Example, la playa, and that is beach. Now this is feminine because it has the article la. So we want to find out from somebody, how do you travel to the beach? So we would say, ¿cómo viajas a la playa? Meaning, how do you travel to the beach? Now para responder, we would say, yo viajo a la playa en coche. I travel to the beach by car. So let's review. If you want to find out how somebody travels to a particular place and that place is feminine, meaning that it has the article la, you're going to say, ¿cómo viajas a la? And then you put the place. To respond, you will say, yo viajo a la, put the place, by, and then you put the mode of transportation. Now, let's continue. If the place is masculine, meaning that it has the article el, we ask the question, ¿cómo viajas al? Alright, so we use ¿cómo viajas al? Meaning, how do you travel to the, and then you would put the place. Now, para responder, to respond, you will simply say, yo viajo al. I travel to the place by, then you put the mode of transportation. But how did we get the al? Remember, a plus l gives us an al. So let's look on an example together. let's say for example we're talking about the park, and park in Espanol is el parque. So it's masculine because it has the article el. So our question would be, ¿Cómo viajas al parque? And to respond, we would respond by saying, Yo viajo al parque. Then in this example, we have en bicicleta, meaning I travel to the park by bicycle. So let's review another time. If the place is masculine, meaning that it has the article el, we will use the question, ¿Cómo viajas al? To respond, Yo viajo al, to put the place, by whichever mode of transportation. Remember, the a plus the l gives us an al. So let's review everything. When you want to find out how somebody travels, in general, you will say, ¿Cómo viajas? Meaning, how do you travel? To respond, you can either say, Yo viajo en, or Yo viajo por, meaning I travel by. Alright? Now, if the place is feminine, let's say you want to find out how somebody travels to a particular place and the place is feminine, this is your question and response. So you will say, ¿Cómo viajas a la? Then you put the place. La playa, la biblioteca, la tienda. As long as the place is feminine, this is what we would ask. Now, para responder, we would say, Yo viajo a la. So this is what we use if the place is feminine. Sin embargo, however, if the place is masculine, we would say, ¿Cómo viajas al? And then you put the place. To respond, we will respond by saying, Yo viajo al. Alright? Thanks for watching. Adios.